Hey everyone, welcome to Endless Road. I'm Jazz and today I got something a little bit special for you. Some of you may have been wondering by watching the video where we fitted the glass into the van is that Jazz, you fitted glass into the sides of the van by here and on the other side and on the back, but by here you still got a big hole in the van. What's going on? Why haven't you put glass by here as well? Why have you cut it out for? Well, I shall show you now. So as I said before in my first video actually, I want to build up to getting a Mercedes Sprinter camper van. Now one of the key features that I want on my Mercedes Sprinter is to be able to fit the bed widthways, and in order to do that, the best way is to fit what they call flares or pods onto the side of the van. Now they make them for the Sprinter, they make them for the Crafter, they make them for the Ford Transit, the large one. I do believe they're making them for the Citroen Relay Peugeot Boxer now, a certain company, but they're all mainly in America. No one seems to make any for this type size van. So there's none available for the Vivaros, the Trafics, the Transporters, the Transit Customs, etc. So when I set out the idea to be building this camper van, I was thinking about these pods on these Sprinters and Crafters and stuff, and I thought, now that would be a cracking idea for my Renault Trafic. Now the normal layout for beds in this size van is you normally have a unit on the driver's side, so you've got your sink, your hob and some cupboards, and then to the left of that then you have what is called a rock and roll bed. So in the daytime it folds up into like a sofa, and then night time comes and you roll it out and it becomes a bed. My issue with that is the bed's about that wide, and I don't know about you, but I feel like sleeping on something a bit bigger than a single bed when there's two of you in it. So I didn't want a rock and roll bed in this van. So I set out to look for some flares for this van, and obviously none available. They don't make them. Hence why there's something a bit special about this video. These are my pods or flares that I've built. So here we go. This is the driver side one. And this is the passenger side one. Now as you can see, like I said, to clear the sliding door, it's got to be shallower on the passenger side. So there's the thickness of the driver's one, and there's the thickness of the passenger one. So this one's about 4 inches, and this one's about 2 inches thereabout. So why don't I show you how they look on the van? Start off with the driver's one. Line it up. And there we go. And there you can see how much it sticks out on the side there. It kind of suits the lines of the van as well. So here's the passenger one. Line it up. Tape it on. There we go. Now, to increase the space available in order to put a bed widthways, we wanted about 6 inches or so extra. Easy now. So add up to that. The maximum amount of space we could have on the passenger side, because of the sliding door, was around 2 inches. So then we knew we could have about 4 inches on the driver's side. It was very close to the door. So to counteract that, we just fitted some spacers behind the rail there to bring that out, just so there's a nice gap in between the door and the pod. Doesn't affect the rail or the running of the door at all. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't even know it was there. But as you can see, doesn't foul on the door, doesn't foul on the pod. So there's the inside of them. As you can see, we got a nice mounting surface on there to run sealer around, but also it's big enough so that we can put a nut and bolt in a few key places around the edge there, especially on the passenger one, just so it's touching the metalwork of the van and not poking out further because of the sealer. So we can put a nut and bolt there, there and there, just to bring it in further. So yeah, been working on these for a while now. Monumental amount of work put into them, because they don't just sprout up out of nowhere. You gotta make the patterns first and then the molds, multi-part mold as well. But like I said, they don't make them for this size van or this van in particular. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I haven't seen any, because I would have bought them instead of making them. But it's worked out well, because now I'm able to manufacture these and produce them for other customers and other vans in the future. So keep an eye on my socials for that. So yeah, probably the next video on the van will be fitting these. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jazz, this is Endless Road. Catch you guys in the next one.